My experience in working with Nanda is that they were very professional and enthusiastic about working with kids and working with schools. Anytime we have those kind of positive role models for students that they can grab a hold of and connect with, we want to always capitalize on those connections and those relationships with our students and our public. What I saw the components is I saw the people in Nanda working together as a team and supporting each other in that team, and they had to make precise movements and precise moves and able to accomplish those things. I also saw that they were very fit and able to do the things that they needed to do. They obviously were taking care of themselves, taking care of their bodies, taking care of themselves emotionally, physically, spiritually, etc. I mean, what better message do we want to send to kids? That, you know, we want to have you be able to have the skills when you leave school to be able to do what you're passionate about doing, and then it's relevant and it's changing the world, and then you're doing it with your friends. I mean, what a great message. So that, to me, is the power of Nanda's performance.
Nanda is just a real creative troupe of entertainers that are, you know, carrying on a tradition of vaudeville juggling, but sort of skewed and on the edge. I think the first time I became aware of Nanda was through my son, and my son came home all excited about it, told me all about it, and then I was on, you know, kind of looking for Nanda. I've made it a point to go to the shows, and it's enjoyable, it's funny, it's entertaining, so everyone can use that in their life. I see it in terms of trying to support young people being creative. So to me, that is what I see as mentoring the younger people in this community, because you don't have to necessarily just have the cookie cutter path.
I've never seen anybody do what Nanda does. Probably my favorite part of all the shows is how they mix their very talented acrobatics with humor. And so they'll do something intense like a backflip, or they'll juggle, and then they'll just do something funny or crack a joke or something, and it's a great mix. I really can't think of any audiences that Nanda wouldn't be appropriate for. I think that everybody could benefit by watching Nanda. I think one of the things that they could change is to make more shows and travel around more, because I would jump at any chance I could get to watch them again. More people should know about them and maybe get inspired to do what they do themselves.
I remember always thinking that they had something special, that they had a talent, and I knew that they would always turn it into something. It's been great to see how that's developed and how they've come to create this team of performers, and it's just amazing what they do. What Nanda has done is they've followed their dreams and created something completely on their own, and something that is available to everyone. It's funny, it's lighthearted, it's easy to watch. Kids are absolutely going to be entertained by it, and adults as well. I think it pretty much transfers to every age group and every group of people there is. I mean, it's perfect for everyone. I think what Nanda has created is not only an amazing performance that can reach a wide range of people, but they've also created a huge bond between the community that they grew up in and the communities that they've touched. Their main focus is creating this community and this bond between people, and it's amazing what they've done and how much the community supports them and how much they support each other, and they support their friends as well, and it's a give and take. So they're giving a lot back to everywhere that they perform.
I was really thrilled to have Nanda come in and teach 6th, 7th, and 8th graders in the PE classes. We also hired them to do an all-school assembly where they did another performance.
Honestly, I thought it was really well done and flawless, pretty much. And it just goes to show how much you need to practice to be really good at something. And yeah, so that kind of inspired me to do more practice on things I like to do.
The kids couldn't get enough of it, and I know how much work it takes to generate a performance of 30 minutes with that kind of intensity. That's what Nanda really is representing to our kids. Follow your dreams, do your best, and you can achieve what you have set your mind to. They were great, the kids love them, we can't wait to see them again.
know, first of all, it's like it's not theater, it's not exactly circus. It's like it's easier to say what it's not, but what is it? Working at Centrum, Nanda decided to have 2 different classes that kind of represented the crux of what they do as artists. And first of all, you can tell they like kids. That's a really important key thing as a teacher, that they respect kids and they think that the kids have something to offer. For me, when I'm hiring artists who come and teach, I need people who are happy to work with kids. That's the bottom line. And then they understand what they do, and they know how to break it down into small parts so that it's learnable and doable, so that at the end of a 2-hour session, the kids who are working with Nanda, they feel encouraged, they feel respected, and they've learned something, and they haven't been standing around listening to someone talk and talk and talk and talk. And then when they do a performance, they have really high standards, you know, both for the technical aspects and for what they are presenting. And in our week-long program, they don't have the opportunity to give a full performance, but with a half-hour presentation, they will select the highlights of what they do and get on stage and just kind of kick it.
Started to think this song's about you.
Things that I think is kind of critical to the way the Nanda performance comes about is Nanda has this history of just kind of deep knowledge of one another's traits and quirks and the possibilities of each human being that's involved in this collaboration. There's a synthesis that has come about, and it's some kind of creative process that is unique to just that group. How do you feel after a show? I think energized.
Amazed.
Enthusiastic.
Full of energy.
Sort of giggly.
Completely excited.
Definitely excited.
General awesomeness.
Inspired.
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 Inspired.